at the Mercedes studio. It's a very flash studio you've got here, isn't it?
Yeah, cheers, mate. we do our best here at Club Rehab to make everyone comfy.
Yeah, I'm sitting inside alone. This nice Mercedes here. It's very swish.
Yeah, and I was just carefully watching someone who was reversing out of a very tight car park here outside Globo, and it looked like they were about to hit the vehicular. So that was the pause in the conversation. But I hear a lot of people talking about, if I had the money. Mm-hmm. What do you think the key to that is?
The key to having money, or?
Sure, the key to having money for the treatment that you want.
I think like you mean like setting aside, or
possibly.
Yeah.
Do you have any tips about how to manage it? I know you always want more and you want to get more treatment.
Yeah, I'd love to.
This is, of course, before I launch into my my story about what I think.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, because at the moment I'm also part of my goals at the moment is also I am trying to save up to go away to the US next year.
Yeah, which is massive and completely exciting. And I better not talk to you too much about awesome stuff, because we're supposed to be sitting down and having a chat with awesome coach Lindsay Byster from Gold Coast Weightlifting Club, and he'll kill me if I steal all the good questions, so I'm not going to go there.
We'll save them for later.
Yeah. We'll make that completely. Stay tuned for round 2 with Marty.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not that hard to set aside money for it. I mean, years ago, I think physios, you need a referral from a doctor, that sort of thing. These days, you can just go to them off the street. It's usually after you've done your first visit. On average, I think it's about $60 a visit, which isn't that much. If you go every 2 or 3 weeks, what's that? $20 a week you can put aside. It is something you can budget for.
Yeah, completely.
Definitely. Yeah, it's definitely, and it's, yeah.
To me, it's a priority thing.
Yeah.
It's about, okay, if you're, particularly for people who want to actually make or want to achieve some big things in their sport, whatever that is, and I know we predominantly talk about CrossFit and weightlifting, but no matter what you want, if you've got some big goals and you're throwing weights around, it's really important to maintain your body. Mm-hmm. And it's what's your priority? Well, if you want those goals, then set aside the money. And if a lot, especially for young people who are starting out, I totally get it. I was eating packet noodles and I was driving a $500 car and I was working 2 jobs and studying and doing all sorts of stuff. And for me, it was all about priority. What was I going to prioritise? And I made some dumb choices. I got glandular fever because my choice wasn't perfect around nutrition, and I thought I could get away with it back when I was at uni and when I was that young and my body was holding up to things, and then it eventually gave up after a couple of years. But, it really is. It's priorities. And it's like, well, if I need to find more money, well, okay, well, how can I cause more money? Mm-hmm. And part of that is getting maybe another job, I don't know, or working towards a promotion or something like that. It's whatever the plan is. And for me, the really cool thing about weightlifting and CrossFit is, and we hear it in all sorts of places, including, those awesome podcasts by John North and Attitude Nation. I mean, they're talking about, weightlifting is a good representation of what happens in life, and you can apply the lessons to life. I personally think that the lessons you learn from your training, you can walk out into the world and go do that with. And if you show no fear with your lifting, show no fear with your work. Mm-hmm. Go ask for what you want. You don't ever get what you want. You only get what you negotiate. Mm-hmm. And that's what it's all about. So, for everyone out there who's struggling with, I want to do this and that for my body, well, okay, set a plan. It's like having a training goal and having a training plan for your lifting.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly
and having a program for it. Have a program for your money.
Yep. That is exactly it. Yeah.
So that's my rant on these things. Actually, it's not really a rant. It's my blurb on it, because when I rant, I'll probably fire up a bit more, and we'll save that for another day on a more important topic. But yeah, if anyone is struggling with those sorts of things and needs some motivation, jump on. Have a chat to us on Facebook. We're also on Instagram and Twitter, and we're on Pinterest. And massive shout out to Cara Callum, for helping out with all that kind of stuff. She's amazing, and the amazing Tani B, and obviously Sarah Hannay, who's also helping out with that kind of thing as well. Those guys are just amazing and have made all of that sort of stuff possible for everyone to jump on. So we're Club Rehab Train on Twitter. We're Club Rehab on Instagram. You can search for us by Club Rehab on Facebook and look for our green and white logo. Marts, they can also get some inspiration off Oly Lifting Nut. I know I personally love those awesome videos that you pull out of the archives for looking at world record lifts from like 1987 and...
Yeah, at the moment there's a bit of a countdown going. It's the World Weightlifting Championships are about to start.
Yep.
So on my page, I've been doing a bit of a countdown of all the world records, working my way through all the weight divisions and male and female.
Yeah.
So I'm working through. I've only got about 3 or 4 divisions of each left to go.
And it's pretty cool. Hey, just looking at the footage and.
Yeah. It's even I wasn't aware of what some of the world records and who they were in the past. Yeah. But it's pretty cool to watch.
Yeah, so jump on, have a look at Oly Lifting Nut, and thanks heaps for your time, Marts. This has been fun.
Okay. Yes, it's been
Catch
awesome.
up again soon, round 2 with Lindsay Beester, and jump on. Oh no, I've said that wrong now. I always go Beester Beister. I don't know. Too hard. Lindsay B. Check him out, Gold Coast Weightlifting Club as well, and we'll sign off now and catch you guys soon.
Thank you. Oh.